And the fourth step to the appointment culture light is to report daily. So if the owner's on site, then the owner should insist on receiving an update each morning. If they're not, then the GM should insist on this. And what they want in that report is every morning they want the following information from yesterday and month to date. They want to know the calls per person. They want to know the leads per person, right? When I say calls per person, by the way, I'm talking about outbound calls that each of our salespeople made and each of our appointment coordinators made. I want to know the leads per person, the inbound leads per person that everybody got. And I want to know the appointments per person. I want to know how many they set, how many of those showed, how many of those were sold, and I want to see the percentages of all those. That's a very simple report that we need to see every day. We want to see it for yesterday and month to date, calls per person, leads per person, appointments per person. And in the appointments, we want to see set, shown, sold, and the percentages of all of those. Now, this daily report should not be complicated, right? Though it should also not be the result of self-reporting. Now, that means some of the data, like appointments shown and sold, should be the result of manual reporting done at the sales desk, right? While calls and appointments that are set can be taken directly from the CRM. So let's recap the appointment culture light. The first thing we need to do, we need to discover and overcome your biases to success, right? Do you have a satisfaction bias, a success bias, a clock bias? Let's find out what those biases are. Let's overcome those. Then we're going to put the 4 steps in place, right? We're going to assign one manager, someone with power who buys in. We're going to make those cosmetic changes, right? The folder, the signs, right? The changing titles to appointment coordinator, because those small steps have huge returns for the dealers that put them in place. We're going to align the internet efforts, right? We're going to make sure that we go after that low-hanging fruit and align the internet efforts with our owner marketing efforts. And then finally, we're going to report daily, because those daily reports are what are going to make sure that we stay on track. Remember, changing a culture is like training a puppy. We simply can't do it unless we do it each and every day and reinforce it.